Nathan, congratulations into the quarterfinals of the Betfred World Match Play. Some tussle up there with James Wade though, wasn't there?
Yeah, excuse me, I've all the time. James is fantastic, and the 10th leg, typical Wade, as they say. That was my game plan from the start. Don't give him a ton plus finish, and he took that 118 out, and that was a bit of a killer. And I think it took me a couple of legs to get myself settled again. And I think the biggest problem during the game was I was really slow with my throw. I needed to speed up, and I think the last 4 or 5 legs, I pumped myself up backstage, trying to get myself, more aggression, throw faster, and them last 5 legs, I don't know what they were, but I think they're pretty good, and that's what won the game.
How hot was it up there,
Oh.
and how electric did that crowd also make it at the same time?
Fantastic. I think they were quite 50-50 to be fair, which I was really surprised about. Wade got his fair share of support tonight, but yeah, heat wise, oh my god, this is my 3rd shirt tonight. It's very, very hot and sweaty, but at least I look like I've done a day's work.
When it's that hot there, like you said, like there, energy zapping, are you glad you've got a day off before you play again?
Yeah. I actually feel for the guys that have had 2 days off, because you're like, what do you do with yourself? But yeah, the extra day, certainly going into the quarterfinals, it's going to help, because obviously with my wrist as well, I won't throw it out tomorrow. I've been worked enough tonight. I'll have a day off, and my kids can come back up now to watch me in my quarters, and spend a bit of time with them, and then get ready for back-to-back quarters.
Some more good news as well. Provisionally, that puts you back into the top 16 in the world as well. I know that was a big thing on your bucket list, wanted to get back into that group. Yeah,
and I think that's where I should be. I've missed quite a few events early on, and I've had a lot of money to defend. It's very tough once you start winning tournaments. It's hard to keep. That's why I give Michael, Gary, all them so much respect, because how they keep staying up there. Michael Smith, how he's doing what he's doing without even winning teletournament. Sorry, Mike, but fair play to the guy. It's very tough once you start winning big dough. But yeah, I'm back in the top 16, and you know what my aim is. I want to get back in that Premier League next year, but it's down to me to prove my worth. And so far this week is going well.
Up next, it's either going to be Joe Cullen or Michael Van Gogh. I know whichever one it will be, you'll enjoy it because the pace will suit you. But would part of you like another go at Michael after last year?
I don't know really. They're both great players. Michael's got a tough job on his hands tonight.
Absolutely.
I know he watches social media as much as me, but I do fancy Joe. Sorry, Mike, but I do fancy Joe to come through this game tonight. But it's going to be a great game, and whoever I play, it's going to be a good game. I played Michael last year, and I was absolutely shocking, and he was worse than me, but he got the win. But yeah, whoever I play, it doesn't really matter now at this stage. You've got to play your socks off, and hopefully that's what I do on Thursday night.
Nathan, congratulations always, lad.
Thank you.
Nathan, what were your expectations to come into the tournament? Because you've had injury issues and all that sort of thing. You're expecting to go deep?
Win it, and I'm not just saying it. If I didn't think I could win something, I'd pull out. That's why I did that in the Masters. That's why I pulled out Pro Tours. I wasn't ready to compete. I'm not second best. It isn't good enough. I'm here to win, and I believe I'm good enough to win, and I feel I'm ready to win. My arm feels great. My head is the best it's ever been in my career. Everything's just fantastic in the moment, and my expectation is to win, and hopefully that's what happens on Sunday.
Thanks about quarterfinals here in Blackpool. What would it mean to go a step further and make the semis?
Oh, be brilliant. Obviously I've got a very tough game next, even though my first 2 have been like brutal. But it's going to get even more brutaler. It's going to be tough, but they've seen me now last 2 games. They know that the old Nathan's back, the fighter, the determination that I've got. They know they've got to play well to beat me, and even if they play well, still might not win. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you still feel there's a lot more to come from you, a lot more in the locker?
Oh yeah, I'm playing well, but there's still a few little things going on stage that I'm working with myself, and that might give me that extra 5% once I get that straight. But day after tomorrow, have a little chat with myself, and hopefully it's 100% tomorrow.
Cheers, Nathan.
Thank you.
Nathan, you just say the old Nathan Aspinall's back now. Did the desire go missing at all for any length of time?
No, I think if anything, it was the opposite. Having them 3 months off, touched on it the other night, watching guys playing, and I'm not playing, competing, sat at home, it ruined me. Absolutely ruined me. All I want to do is play darts and make a living for my family, win titles, be on TV, play in the Premier League. That's what I want. And obviously, when I thought that potentially it could have all been took away from me because of my injury, when I come back and I'm doing what I'm doing now, the hunger is bigger than ever. And I think you've seen that fight on me tonight. That's how much it means to me.
Is that a case of you don't quite realise what you've got until you can't do it for 2 or 3 minutes?
Exactly. We've got the best job in the world. I'd rather be Ronaldo earning £14 million a week, but that's not the case. But you take things for granted in life, and then when it gets took away from me for a few months, you realise what an absolutely amazing life and job I've got, and that's gave me so much hunger to get back at the top, get in these big tournaments, make that big money, win them big trophies, and hopefully that's what I'm going to do over the next 12 months.
You did mention the Premier League earlier. Are things like that and the World Series a big aim for you to get back in those sort of events?
Yeah, definitely, because I think I belong in them. No one deserves, no one should have them. It's down to me to prove my worth to the board that you should put me in the Premier League. You should send me to the World Series, and rest assured over these next 6 months I'm going to make it impossible for me not to go to Australia next year, because that's all I want to do.
Perfect. Thank you very much.